What is up, guys, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're here watching the paranormal videos that this man cannot explain, and I'm gonna be here to explain those videos as best as I can. I'm not a skeptic, but let's see.
Ever since I first began using the internet as a kid, I can remember searching up videos of ghosts caught on camera. There was something about watching these low-quality videos that always left me so terrified that I couldn't sleep. Yet it interested me so much that the next day I'd come back wanting more. Which is probably why my sleep schedule is all jacked up to this day. But as I've gotten older, I began to notice the flaws in many of these videos. Signs of editing and staging became more obvious, as it quickly became more clear to me that what you see on the internet isn't always as genuine as it claims to be. This realization made it harder for me to trust any sort of paranormal videos that I watched, because I was bamboozled one too many times. But recently,
Yes, we were all bamboozled as kids. I'll be honest, we were all bamboozled as kids when we saw paranormal videos, and they turned out to be fucking fake. Let's show let's show some couple of videos of fake videos right here. Boom, bomb, pew, pop. Yeah. All right.
that same childhood curiosity that I once had actually returned. I began wondering if there were any paranormal videos out there that could truly be seen as convincing to me. And after searching around, I found a few that have me interested.
The remote. Oh shit. The remote.
For me, when a young child or a baby is in a paranormal video, a lot of the times it actually comes across as more genuine. Not only would it be harder to convince a child to act in these videos, but we all know that kids normally aren't the best at acting anyway. But besides this, apparently children are also more susceptible to encountering spirits. So having this prior knowledge, coupled with how subtle our first video is, it truly has left me stumped, even after watching this multiple times.
Alright, let's see.
When no one takes your fun seriously. What?
No.
Is he saying no? Oh, what the fuck?
This video shows the remote in a young child's hand seemingly being pulled by an unknown force. From what I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any sort of strings involved or editing. Plus, this type of movement would be all but impossible for a child this age to pull off. And honestly, that goes for any age for that matter. I mean, this would just...
I don't even think like you could go back there because that's a wall, yeah. So like even if you had a string on that shit, you can't go this way because that's where it looks like it's getting pulled.
be so hard to replicate because the remote moves in such an unnatural way. Because of this, we are left with little explanation as to how this could be possible. Either his movements caused this remote to shift in a 1 in a million type of way, or perhaps this child was grappling with some sort of paranormal entity.
That one's like a 50-50 because the baby could just been doing a baby thing.
Our next video was posted to Reddit, where it quickly gained interest throughout the paranormal community. It was posted with the caption, "My daughter played her grandma's piano, who passed away a month ago in Japan. Here we keep the cremated remains and bones/ashes for 49 days before finally burying at the graveyard." While I was focused on filming her, a toy in the background starts to move, and we were the only two in the room.
Is that the noise? noise? Yo, okay. Yo, you guys hear that, right? It's not just me, right? You hear that bzzz?
Yay, that was good. Good job.
This one is especially interesting to me because at first I wasn't a believer in it. With the whole left side of the screen cut off, I just figured
That
that
is true.
someone was off camera who had just pushed the toy train. But the more I viewed it, the more intrigued I became. And that's because of the pace in which the train actually moved. Just looking at it, its speed isn't really consistent with it being pushed along. At one point, it looks like it even hesitates and then picks up speed. That makes it then pushed.
Wait, what?
And then picks up speed along. At one point, it looks like it even hesitates and then picks up speed. That makes it doubtful to me that it could have been pushed.
But it looks like a toy train, and it could be one of those things that you don't even gotta like those toys. It doesn't even gotta be like those toy cars where you like pull it and like you let it go and it goes. No, it looks like one like when you like those toy chickens that you just spin that little white ball and then it's just like beep beep beep, beep, it just moves like that. That's why I think that's my only theory for this one. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. But then again, someone could be back there, did that, and then just let it go slowly. Cause we heard the little noise in the beginning. We heard, if you could hear it. Look. You could hear it move. Like you hear the little
There
thing.
could be other explanations for this. Picks up speed.
Okay.
That makes it doubtful to me that it could have been pushed.
Yeah,
Also,
so I didn't say
despite
that.
initially thinking that it could be one of those toys that you pull back and it moves forward on its own,
it looks like
I'm
a toy
starting to
train.
think that it's less and less likely. I mean, every time that I've used a toy like that, it always makes some kind of noise, and it's very distinct.
I've never seen a train do that.
Yet this one was completely silent. We don't hear anyone wind it up, and we don't hear the mechanical parts in the toy moving as it propels
I don't think you would hear someone wind it up. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
forward. Sure, there could be other explanations for this video, but it certainly turned out to be more authentic than I initially thought. And I think I was so reluctant to believe this at first because it really seems too good to be true.
The baby. Okay. Let's see.
I made a point to mention earlier how it would be difficult to fake videos that involve kids.
Okay.
Because let's just be real, they aren't really good actors.
Yeah.
But when it comes to infants, well, those videos would be just about impossible to be faked.
Okay.
And this
What?
video is a good example of that.
Baby monitor? No, you just unlocked me a new fear. Imagine you have your baby, okay? You just have your baby. You just set her down. You just set him or her down to lay down, and you just go to the other room to like watch TV or play video games or whatever. And you have a baby monitor, of course, to check on your baby, of course. And let's say that you have a camera one, and it's live, a live one. Oh my god! And you see shit happening with your baby, some ghost shit. I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm burning the house. What? Oh, no, What's that white shit right there? I don't know, man.
The video is obviously very creepy to me, and it's one that I find really authentic. I highly doubt that the caretakers of this baby would tie something around the baby's legs and cause them to move like that. Because honestly, that would
If they did that, that would be the scummiest thing to do. If they did that, fuck you. But obviously, it doesn't look like they did that. Cause why? It looks like they're just parents. They're just trying to take care of
probably
the kid.
constitute as child abuse.
Yeah.
So I'm convinced that whatever is happening in this video is not staged. Now, I have heard that babies will sometimes move in weird ways in their sleep.
Yeah, my sister sleep like when she's asleep, she moves hella weird. Like you could like go to the other room, like come back, and she'll be in the weirdest position. It's crazy. So that's why I'm skeptical about this one, cause like babies could just be moving weirdly. Like maybe she is just having a weird they're just having a weird dream and they're just moving. And that's what I'm just saying.
Which
But
could
then
offer
again,
some
like,
sort of an explanation to this. But the way that the baby is moving, it seems really unsettling and unusual. And I'm not even sure that a baby this young would actually be strong enough to move in that sort of way. Also, if you look, you'll actually see an orb that follows the movement of the child's legs, almost as if it was the spirit that was moving the child. It's definitely eerie, and all around, very convincing.
That one might be a 90, 95, 80% chance ghost.
Now I want to mention that it isn't just babies and young children who are supposedly extra susceptible to paranormal occurrences. The same also goes for our pets, with cats and dogs being at the forefront. Many believe that cats and dogs can see spirits that humans can't,
I heard that.
which has led to some terrifying videos and stories in the past. This video of a cat playing caught a lot of people's attention because of how cute it was. But some fans of the paranormal found it anything but.
Oh, okay, damn. Anything but.
This cat is clearly acting as if they are playing and interacting with someone, yet there's no one else in the room. Its actions and movements just seem so inconsistent to a cat just playing by itself.
What was that movement
Like
with
its
the
movements
legs?
seem completely reactionary, yet there is nothing visible for it to be reacting to. And as it turns out, there are plenty more videos like this out there.
There is. Oh, I don't like that.
Whether these cats are truly encountering the paranormal, or if they are just being strange, is something that may forever be a mystery. At the end of the day, only the cats truly know what they are seeing,
Yeah.
which is something that will forever make videos like this both intriguing and frustrating.
And the ball. Okay, if you're talking like a little ball.
Continuing on the whole theme of pets,
I don't know about
let's
those.
shift over to a paranormal dog video. Living with dogs my whole life, they never cease to give me heart attacks at the most random times. I mean, I'll be in bed with my dog, and in the middle of the night, he'll just randomly start growling or barking at literally nothing. It honestly is the scariest thing ever, and it still makes no sense to me. But I know that there are many others out there who have experienced this same situation as well, which is evident by all the videos being posted about it. But recently, I found another paranormal dog video, and this one was much different than the types that I was used to seeing.
Oh, okay. Okay, the ball. Okay. What the fuck?
Now watching this video, I don't think
Okay, I'm gonna let him explain, and if he doesn't say what I think he's gonna say, then I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking.
someone is off camera pushing the ball back to the dog, Because I feel like the dog would at least acknowledge the person, you know? Like if I did that to my dog, he'd be looking at me and then looking at the ball, and it would be a lot more obvious if there was another person there. Now you could say that maybe the floor is just uneven, and that's why the ball is rolling in such a way. But how uneven would your floors have to be for the ball to move like that? I mean, at what point is that not just a safety hazard? But then there are small moments like this, where the ball just seems to be pulled away or moved in an unexplainable manner.
Okay.
And the way the ball rolled back at the very beginning of the video, it just seems way too extreme to happen naturally. So all in all, this video has me torn, and it definitely needs further explanation.
He didn't. Okay, can we also speak on the fact that the ball? Hold on. Not only did the ball like roll every time, yes. Can we also speak on the fact that every time the dog moved the ball, it comes straight back to his center, like straight back to where his head is. Look, the ball moves, and it doesn't move over here. It doesn't move, like, it moves to where his head is, to where he can move it. Again, it goes literally perfectly in where his arms are right here. His arms are right here. His arms are right here. The ball comes over here. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if that's part of the paranormal. I don't know.
Now watching this video, all just seems
that one interested me.
way too extreme to happen naturally.
He didn't say
so
anything
all in
about
all,
that.
this video has me torn, and it definitely needs further explanation.
Maybe the ghost wanted to play with the dog. Who knows?
One of the most common things caught in those videos that I watched as a kid were apparitions. Full-bodied ghosts just being caught walking around or standing in a creepy spot. And almost all of them were clearly fakes. With the power of editing now, it's just too easy to fake these apparitions. But recently, I found a few videos that were actually kind of convincing. This video was recently taken on a security camera in a Costco's parking lot and shows what appears to be some type of apparition heading towards the store.
Okay. That's apparition. Fuck with the music in the background.
Bruh, you know when the spirits are doing their last minute shopping that we're really screwed. But in terms of this video's believability, it looks decent. I can't think of any naturally occurring things that would cause something like this, which means it was either edited or this is in fact a real-life apparition.
Apparition
To me,
videos are 50-50. They're always going to be 50-50. It's either real or fake. You're never truly ever going to really know unless you at least like speak to the actual person that recorded that video or made that video. So, and unless they tell you the actual truth.
This is one of the better ghost videos out there, and even after a few watches, it still gives me the creeps.
I don't know, that video is gonna be a 50.
Whether these videos are truly proof of the paranormal ultimately remains to be confirmed, but based off of what I've seen as of late, they are some of the most convincing videos that I have ever seen. And watching these creepy videos and talking about them has honestly been really nostalgic for me. Losing sleep and creeping myself out looking up these videos was actually a lot of fun. And it's reminded me why I initially fell in love with all the spooky stuff.
Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed that video and want more reaction videos, tell me in the comments. Like, subscribe. Bye.